I'm Carolyn. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I am a twin mom and I make videos to help moms and adventure seekers on my channel. Today I'm sharing with you a little bit about what I keep in my diaper bag as a mom of newborn twins, and I hope that it helps you if you're looking for ideas. I know that I was doing tons of Googling before I had my babies, and now here I am and I finally figured it out, and I figured out what works. And if some of these things can help you and give you some ideas for what you can keep in your diaper bag, awesome. Today I'm sharing with you my Freshly Picked bag. It is truly my favorite bag. It's kind of a funny story. Before I actually got the bag, I was pregnant and I wasn't telling anybody at the beginning. I wanted to wait until at the end of my first trimester. So I saw a mom who was using this bag for a diaper bag, and because I wasn't telling anybody, I just pretended that I didn't know it was a diaper bag and asked her where she got her bag. I said, "Oh, that's so cute. I love your purse. Where did you get it?" And she kind of laughed. She's like, "Oh, it's a diaper bag." I'm like, "Oh," and she's like, "Yeah, but I got it from Freshly Picked." And I was like, "Oh, cool, cool." And I'm like secretly writing it down on my phone, like making sure I put this in the notes. I don't want to forget, I want a Freshly Picked diaper bag. And so, later on I started telling everybody. She's like, "Oh, that's why you wanted to know." Yep, that's why I wanted to know where your bag was from. I knew it was a diaper bag. I knew all along. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, I hope that you like this video. If you do, please click the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and please say hello in the comments while you watch. Let me know if there are things that you think I'm forgetting or things that you find helpful that I haven't mentioned. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what is in here. So there's a little zipper here at the top, and I go ahead and pop all the sides open. So first things first, most importantly, I love that this diaper bag has tons of different compartments. So it's actually got one compartment that is specifically for diapers, and I was able to put 7 diapers in here right now. Right now we're in size 1. So usually I try to aim for 8 diapers. Again, I have twins, so it's a lot of stuff, but it's just what you gotta do. Babies go through a lot of diapers, and this is kind of typical for what I would include if I'm gonna be gone for, let's say, 3/4 of the day. Then of course I've got this next little compartment here that has a whole thing of wipes. I know that they make the travel size, but I just prefer to keep the whole thing in there because then you don't have to restock your diaper bag like every time that you go out. The other compartment on the back here has a full layout of a changing pad, and this actually comes with the bag, and I'll just open it up and show you what it looks like. So it just unbuttons, and there it is. So it's really nice. It's just easy to fold up and easy to button back up and keep in that pocket all the time. Whenever my husband is getting something out of the diaper bag, he's like, "Where is everything?" I'm like, "It is exactly where it's supposed to be. Just look in each pocket that it's meant to be in." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, there it is." I'm like, So next thing is just the big center. That's where I kind of keep the bulk of my stuff. This is one of my favorite products. It is a Boppy carrier, and I can show you a little bit about this. It basically folds into this very small thing, and then I can unwrap it and the whole thing comes out. Voila! This actually is one of my favorite pieces because you can simply just wrap it around you and it buckles on the back like so, and then I usually put my baby right here, put her legs on each side of me, and then you can actually take each side of these, and it has already these little arm straps. So I put my little arm straps on, and then you wrap it around you. It's super easy. You tie it over on this side, and there you go. You have your baby in here. Right now they're still the size where they're facing us in here. Once they get a little bit bigger and they can completely hold their neck up, we're actually going to button this thing down and then they can face out. But this is just really nice to keep in our diaper bag. We actually have 2 of them, obviously, because we have twins. And so whenever I'm going, let's say with my husband somewhere, we each have one. We can each wear a baby. If I'm going to visit a friend or my mom's, then one of them can wear one of the babies. Right now I just wear one baby at a time. That's how it's specifically meant to be. I think they do make carriers that you can wear 2 babies. I haven't needed to do that yet, luckily. So I just have 2 of those, and like I said, it's very compact. It can fit. We can fit both of them in there. It's definitely a tight fit, but they can both fit. So next in my bag here, I've got this little thing. This is actually a Go cover, so it's specifically for when I'm breastfeeding, and I can just simply fold this and put it over me like this. Feed the baby. Pretty simple. I also sometimes just use a blanket. It's all personal preference if that's something that you want to keep with you. Also, because we have twins, breastfeeding isn't always enough, and if you have twins, you know all about the struggle of making sure that there's enough milk for both of them. I definitely would have way more than enough if it were just one baby. Two babies is a whole nother story. So we also usually keep some bottles available, and there's actually on this side there is a pocket. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little pocket that actually is cooled. I shouldn't say it's cool, but it is temperature controlled. So it's got a little material in there that is kind of like the inside of what you would have in a lunch cooler. So it keeps things cold, it keeps things warm. So if we bring a bottle with us that has pre-pumped milk, I can just pop it in there, and it's good for, a certain amount of time depending on what the temperature is outside. If we don't have pre-pumped milk and I just haven't had time, then I'll actually just bring a little bit of formula. We supplement every now and then with that as well. So that is nice to have. You can even just put water in the little bottle and then bring the powder separately. That way you don't have to pre-mix, but that way everything stays right temperature. Next, what I have in here on the other side, so opposite from the cooled side, there's another pocket, and I actually put a dry wet bag in here. So this is also by Skip Hop, and it's just really good if like their clothes get wet or something like that, get dirty, and you don't want to like put it back in the diaper bag all dirty. Then it's just a bag that'll keep wet things inside, won't mix with everything else, won't make everything smell bad. And then I also keep a burp cloth. These are our best friend. We have a million of these in all sorts of colors, but these are just Carters, so really simple. I mean, you could even use a dish towel. It's totally up to you, but we just prefer those because they're really soft and we can keep them anywhere with us whenever the babies are feeding. I have a blanket in here, just really soft. In fact, I think it's actually the same material as the muslin wrap swaddles. So sometimes before, when they were swaddling, we would use this to put them into their crib, or if they're simply just a little bit cold and they need to be warmed up, then we can wrap a blanket around them, which is nice. Again, I also use this sometimes for breastfeeding, just because it's a nice, light, comfy blanket, and it's really easy to just drape over my shoulder, cover them up. Then the only other thing that is not clothing is pacifiers. And this I really like because I can actually just rinse them with some soapy water and then put into this cartridge here and put it into the microwave, and it completely disinfects it. It just needs a little bit of water. And that way, no matter what, we know where they are. They're nice and organized. We're not like losing them in the bottom of the bag or anything like that, because they have this little thing that it comes with. And I can link that in the description below if you're looking for the brand on that as well. Next, I keep a couple of hats in there just because, whether it's hot out or you want to cover their head up from the sun so they don't get burnt, or if it's cold out and they just need a little bit of warmth, that's always good to have. And then I have also 2 extra onesies, and just really simple. I think one of these is short sleeve and one is long sleeve. Just kind of depends. It's very rare that I really need to give them a change of clothes, but I still include one outfit for each of them just in case. You never know. And then I also have 2 jackets, and as you can see, all of these things are actually rolled up. So I keep them rolled up just because it seems to save space. So what I do is I basically fold it and then I roll it. And this is actually how I keep everything in their dresser organized as well. It's a really great way to look for colors if you're just looking at the top and you want to specifically pick pink to go with a certain color pants, something like that. Or if you're looking for blues or yellows, whatever the occasion is. I like to dress my girls up matching, sometimes not matching, it just kind of depends. So it's really easy to just quickly look, grab, that way you're not like taking things out and refolding and stuff like that. So yeah, that is pretty much all that was in there. I also keep just a couple of extra little things just in case, like bottle lids and some bottle pacifiers just to make sure that way they have a bottle nipple with, you know, sometimes it has happened that we bring a bottle and we forget the nipple or something, so I keep an extra one in here just in case. And then lastly, my things, obviously as a mom, it's like I'm not carrying a purse anymore. I've got 2 babies and a backpack. So inside here, I also have my sunglasses, I have some tissues and a roll-on sunscreen, which is really perfect for babies' faces. It's a Vino baby, so it's just something that's small and simple. If I need more sunscreen, I can always toss it in there, like a bigger version of it, but just that is enough to help us get by. I'll usually like spray myself before I go on a walk or something like that, and then this is just enough for them. The front pocket here is where I usually will keep my wallet, and then I also will usually either keep my keys inside here or I'll attach it to this little hook here. So it's nice that on the back there's a spot for, you know, just attaching things like that. You can also even slide things into this pocket here. So I usually use this pocket for my mail, but it goes all the way down, so it's nice if I have like paperwork, if we're going to a doctor appointment or something and I need to just slide something all the way in there. The whole function here actually is really nice because I usually wear it as a backpack, but you can switch these things up by unclipping, and you can clip it over here. You can wear it as a satchel, however you say that, side bag. You can also adjust it so that you can put it over the strollers of your handlebar stroller. Handlebars of your stroller. Oh my goodness, it is a fun day today. You can tell I've been up with twins. Oh my gosh, the best thing happened, by the way. They've been sleeping through the night. They're barely 3 months old and they've been sleeping like 11 hours a night. It's beautiful. Now that doesn't mean I don't have to get up and pump in the middle of the night because I'm making like, you know, amazing amounts of milk, but yeah, so it's something I'm excited about. The only other thing I'll mention is that this bag also has 2 side pockets. So this side I keep like a toy or so. On this side I usually put in a water bottle. But yeah, so it's pretty amazing all the things that you can keep in a bag, especially again for 2 babies. A lot of people have asked me if I keep a double amount of things, and the answer is yes, only in some cases. So like I said, I only need 1 breast cover, I only need 1 thing of wipes, I need 1 blanket, 1 dry wet bag. But as far as clothes go, yes, I do pack double 1 blanket, but I do pack double the diapers pretty much. I mean, with anything, anytime you're going out, I think it's good to have at least 5 or 6 diapers just for 1 baby, just because it's better to have more to be on the safer side. If I'm going to be gone for a longer period of time, more than, like I said, half to 3/4 of a day, if I'm going to be gone like all day long, then on top of that I will add a couple of extra diapers in. They may not fit in the pocket that I designate for it, but I just throw them in on top, and at least that works. We'll go through them for sure. Sometimes I even bring a portable breast pump, so if one is already breastfeeding, and it's obviously a lot harder to feed 2 babies at once than 1 baby, so sometimes my husband will bottle feed the other one, and in which case it's nice if I can even, you know, just get away for a minute to pump and then give him some milk, and then I'll breastfeed the other one. So it's quite a process. I've got tons of things that I've learned about being a twin mom. I'm happy to share more with you on my channel. Feel free to check out any other videos if you have other questions, and again, let me know if you have any requests for the summer for videos and different advice that you'd like me to share, or just things that I've learned. I definitely am not a perfect mom yet by any means. I'm just figuring it out along the way and trying to share some things that have worked for me and hopefully will work for you too. So anyways, make sure to subscribe if you liked this video, and say hi, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.